Developer wins Game of the Year and foolishly attacks support. What? 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 Wait, hang on. Developer wins Game of the Year. Okay, hang on. This is like, okay, what the fuck?
Guys are up here.
I'm just gonna say this right here. Imagine winning Game of the was it like a developer wins game like a Game of the Year award, and then imagine them like 5 seconds later, yeah, fuck you guys. You guys are all like stinky bakas, and you have no maidens. You don't touch grass. You can't touch ass. I mean, and then they're like just calling you all these horrible stuff, and it's like, and I have spoken. Oh, we made this new game, by the way. It's farmer picker upper 25. That'll be $100, please. Am I not wrong? Isn't that how it goes now? They insult the fan base like 3 times in a row, like some kind of fucking combo, thinking that they're going to get more like XP or money from that, and then and then they're like, by the way, we're making this game. That'll be $100. Come on, bite them in the cake, and if they do release the game, people are not buy it. Yeah, no.
So today we're talking about the Real Game Awards, which has caused some controversy in the gaming industry. Now, what is the Real Game Awards? Well, it's a reaction to the standard game awards that you see that are primarily run by journalists.
I'm afraid to see which one it was.
That have nothing to do with gaming, who have the majority say to what games win what awards. And this is supposed to counteract that by allowing gamers to vote on these categories. Now,
chat, the vote was stolen. This is the only time I will say that. I never say stuff like that politically, but this is not politically. This is just, I mean, we know.
Now, it just concluded the other day, the round for the last year of the Real Game Awards.
The Real Game Awards. Then what was the Game Awards then?
Founder of the Real Game Awards and the Side Scroller podcast as well. But we see a lot of people very angry about this, including some developers who were positively featured in this award show. They are now very angry about the hateful and controversial people that apparently they're now tied to as a result of these free promotions in the Real Game Awards. Now, this is the first one that caused controversy. This is the Racing Game of the Year. This apparently was a very hateful and anti-woke message that you're about to see right here. Let's see if you can find the controversy in what's about to be said.
I see it right there, chat. He has a thing called Mommy Milker's neon sign. I saw it. I seen it with my own eyes. I know. Wait, hang on. Oh shit. Well, I'm not saying I know that sign. I mean,
is the Racing Game of the Year. This apparently was a very hateful and anti-woke message.
I mean, I don't know what it says on the top, but
let's see if you can find the controversy in what's about to be said.
I would say something about stunning graphics, but none of your nominees are really known for graphic powerhouses. They were really just built around fun. And your nominees for Best Racing Game are Park Garage Rally.
What the fuck is this shit? What the hell is this piece of shit? This looks like bootleg racing games. It does, doesn't it? Right? Like those like parking garage rally circuit nightmare cart. Bro, they misspelled cart. Victory Heart Rally. Okay.
Nightmare Kart. Victory Heat Rally. And the Real Game Award for Best Racing Game goes to, with 54% of your vote, Nightmare Kart.
That's what apparently was so anti-woke and hateful. Well, they're talking about this Nightmare Kart game that was developed by this individual, Bunlith. You can see on Twitter here.
He bootlegged the PlayStation logo. I don't care about the other shit. He bootlegged it. He took the PlayStation logo. Off with his head. Contact Sony. We arrest this man. He took the Sony logo. He's using it. Arrest this man. Arrest him. He's using Sony and he has shaving cream and other stuff that is not allowed to be on an airplane. Arrest him. Call bootleg Michael Jackson. Damn, chat, what the fuck?
Look at their bio. They're trans, they're gay, and they support Black Lives Matter. And
well, okay, like that stuff, to be fair, I really don't care about that. I honestly am more upset at this. They're using the PlayStation logo without Sony's, like, I mean, they're going to say, but it has to, no, that dude, like, you can't use that shit. That's just a fact. Like, you can't use that shit. I really don't care about, like, this stuff right here. It's just this. Like you can't use that shit. If you're a game developer, you can't have that kind of stuff, though. Because then people are going to have the misconception that, oh, this is paid by Sony. Because, I mean, like, for me and you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys know, like, oh, this is not Sony. But there's going to be, like, someone who's not that educated and knows, and they're going to be like, this has to be some kind of Sony product right here, or Sony developer team right there, someone from Sony. That's what, like, you can't have that shit. Like that, like, I really do not care about, like, Rev says about the gay, trans, and, because in all honesty, I'm okay with that stuff. It's just that if you force the stuff onto me, like, you're, like, trying to shove it down other people's throat, that's when I'm like, hey, dude, like, please stop that. But the big thing is this. You can't use that. You cannot use that. You have to use, like make your own logo. Don't just be like copy and paste it and then just change it up. Like, dude, come on. Like, Sony will send you into the shadow realm, like 100%. And that's going to be their fault. I feel like people are not going to report them just for that. To be fair, I mean, they did attack supporters, So, I mean, I guess that might be the karma right there now when you think about it.
And ACAB and all these things, but none of this was relevant to the real Game Awards because people don't care about the identity of someone who developed a game if the game is actually enjoyable. In this case, it doesn't appear that any of their beliefs or their gender ideology was leaked into the actual game itself.
Well,
it was a fun game as it was described, and people really resonated with it. That's why gamers chose it as Racing Game of the Year. However, this person would respond
look, as long as you don't force that down, I'm okay.
To this award that they won. This is how they responded. So honored to have won the coveted Anti-Woke Game Awards Best Racing Game category. As a trans woman, it's so comforting to see them prioritize diversity, equity, and inclusion. To celebrate, I'm going to have gay intercourse with my bundle of sticks, transgender dog girl. So first of all, that last part, okay, not.
Chat, I'm smiling for the fact that I'm just, like, in complete disbelief that they actually posted that. Okay.
Knock yourself out. No one's saying you can't do that. It's a weird thing to share in a message like this after winning a game award. But you can see they're trying to
don't talk about my dog VTuber friends.
An attack on them, that they are the victim
I'll fight you.
in the situation, and they categorize this whole thing as an
anti-woke spray bottle with what I assume is probably hopefully water.
Anti-woke. It's a response to how journalists have dominated all of these standard game awards, and this is a response to that. And then you can see how they try to say on one hand that they're being anti-woke, but also encouraging DEI by including them in their award show. That obviously,
I'm just going to say this right now, and I know you guys are not going to like this, and I know a lot of people are probably not going to like this too. I'm not, like, I feel like if you're going to be saying stuff like I'm not gonna say it because I'm also on X, but this right here. If you're in the U.S., that word is being like, let's just say it's a witch hunt. I know people are gonna be like, oh, well, I don't like that. It's because of this and it's like. So the issue that I'm just gonna say this right here, and I know this is already like going past and all that. I'm okay with like that diversity, equity, and all that stuff, but the people that they had in there were stupid. That's just it. They were just stupid. Only reason why I say that is because this right here did not actually resonate with anybody. And the fact that they wasted money to push that into video games too, which, to be fair, they're activists. They're activists. Like working on a video game and stuff. Like, dude, that doesn't resonate well, especially like with like what's going on with all these studios going on right now, like that embraced it, and now like most of them are closing down their own like EA. What happened with Dragon Age? Yeah, like the person who was in charge of Dragon Age, they're like, I love you all so much. You guys are gonna do so good. Gets the golden parachute, jumps off, and then they're like, why did they take the golden parachute? And then an executive from EA comes in saying, okay, so you're all getting fired. Where's the CEO? Oh, wait, hang on. They resigned? Oh, okay, well, good. Saves us the time. All right, yeah, you're all fired. This is our property, by the way, now. And you have 15 seconds to leave before we release the hounds. And then you hear the hounds like, I guess they released them early. Yeah, you might want to start running. We haven't fed them like in for the whole day, so they're kind of hungry right now. That's from The Simpsons, by the way. That's exactly what happened right there. Yeah, cause like, dude, like I have no problem with that. It's just the people that they had in there, like they gave them the leadership roles, but they did not have the characteristics of leaders, though. To be fair, they were more just like, I hate everything. Also, I want to be right. And it's like, okay, I'm not gonna. In all honesty, I would try to explain that, but like me trying to tell them, like, dude, you're doing stupid shit. Stop. It's not gonna work. We've seen how it is. Just like right here, getting upset. I won game of the real game of the years. Gets upset because they won, and then says that. It's essentially talking to a brick wall, chat, and it's not even worth like talking to a brick wall over something like this. So I don't like the DEI also. That is like they should have done other shit though with it. Just saying. But we also cannot say this right now because again it's kind of looking like it's a witch hunt right now. In all honesty. It's kind of scary. That we've gone back to, when did the witch hunt start again? Like 1600s, 1500s, 1400s? I don't remember. I know they had this thing called witch hunts. That's essentially what's going on that I'm seeing a little bit. Very shocking right there.
Doesn't make
but
any sense.
Not so surprised about how they always tend to react over like stuff like this.
To receiving positive responses from people now interested in this game. That's
why I don't like the EI. They did not know what the fuck they were doing.
Game, and this is how
I don't even think they understand what that even meant.
It's very aggressive and
half the time
for absolutely no reason.
Like, don't bring that shit to my video game, bro.
Holy wow, what's the context here? Where they respond saying, "Don't worry, kitten." Well, Craig would make a quote and reply with the same message, saying what I believe is a very reasonable response to a very
facts. No one cares.
He says,
you just made a game that everyone liked.
Literally no one cared that you're trans. Literally no one. The audience cared that you made a good game. That's all
exactly.
Our show is not anti-woke. It's simply meant to be an alternative to the access media / industry show. Enjoy your gay intercourse. Yeah, I think.
Damn, he actually even put that at the end. Enjoy. Damn. Bro, did that one guy from the Titanic. I forgot his name. You know, with the well, was it Leonardo? Yeah, it was Leonardo. Like he was the one that also did the thing with the Mr. Gatsby or something like that, with the fireworks and having the wine and just like the cheers thing. It's exactly what he said. It was like yeah, that's exactly what I saw when he when it went to the end. Wow, crazy. But dude, like, it's true. Like, okay, you just made a game. Everyone liked it. No one cared about like how you identify as. Is like it's insane that people tend to like freak out that like what they did. They freaked out. Like I don't know why. I honestly feel like if I won Game of the Year, I'll be like, oh cool. Or I got nominated, I'll be like, cool. I mean that like the fact that you still got nominated or even won is still really good. I'm just saying. But then you get upset because you won is just like, okay. Again, I know karma's gonna bite them in the ass.
I think that's a pretty fair response, like I said, to something
just like what Moljam was saying. Karma's gonna bite them in the ass.
Winning an award and getting a positive mention in the Real Game Awards. But you can see right here, you can't see the post because, well, they would try to duck any sort of response to Craig by blocking him and also hiding his reply in the comments section. And this was his reaction to that. The post below was both a quote and reply to the trans developer who was trying to be snarky about winning an award at the Real Game Awards. My response was honest and in good faith. This person's response, hide it from the post and block me, as it doesn't fit their internalized victim narrative and public narrative they want to spin. However, or somehow while this person was literally getting praise for their work, they were able to spin it into being a victim. I mean, I think that's the whole thing.
Again, as I said, with the DEI, the concept was good. The people they put in was probably the worst thing that I've ever seen. They always do that. It's like, I don't know, maybe they just want to like get pity points or something. I honestly feel like that's not a good thing. Cause then if you're trying to spin around like you're trying to get pity points, dude, you're just gonna look like a bigger fool. And again, I'm just gonna say that for right now for a lot of people who are like, that identify as that right there. I have no problem on how you identify. But if you're gonna do something like this right here, I mean, the old saying, chat, and I know some of you guys probably know this stuff too. I used to say that a lot though. But I haven't said that in a while because I honestly didn't think I'd actually have to say that again. It's the good old fashioned check yourself before you fucking wreck yourself. They obviously clearly did not check themselves. And they wrecked themselves. On X, Twitter.
They wanted to paint themselves as a victim in the situation when only positivity was directed their way, and they basically just fumbled the bag here. Like, they could have just made a good first impression on people who are now aware of this game as a result of the Real Game Awards. Instead, they lash out at Craig here, and it looks really, really bad. Now, speaking of hidden replies, boy howdy, is there a lot of them. And again, this isn't like unhinged, crazy responses. These are pretty fair criticisms, and a lot of them happened because they saw that you were getting clearly pretty angry about the replies and you were hiding them, so more people would add their voice, and in turn, more hidden replies would be made. So here's an example. This person said,
AI generated
winning an anti-woke award seems kind of contradictory to being comforted
like
by
where
their
the faces, it looks kind of off right here. Like there's something there.
That's what I said earlier. Very fair point. This person said it's almost like it doesn't matter what you are, and people just like the game.
I can't tell anymore. I'm scared.
Understanding, yeah, they're very close to understanding that people don't care what your gender ideology is or what your sexuality is, as long as you don't inject it into your game as a form of virtue signaling.
Exactly what I've been saying for fucking so many like oh my god, I can't even do it. I'm just saying, I'm saying that so much. It's like, look, you can make a good game, just make the good game. That's it. They're like, try not to project themselves into it, like that's when it's going to start going south like really fucking fast. No one, like, the thing is, no one paid for a fan fiction, chat, because like a fan fiction is just going to be a personal fan fiction right there. Like like, isn't that a fan fiction right there? Most of this stuff is usually just like, you know, damn, I don't want to use a few examples, but there are like, there was one from like that, God forbid someone actually showed that to me. They know who they are. And that was that has-been hotel thing. And it was that one guy that was talking about one of the characters. You know, I'm not going to even tell you guys. I think you guys kind of know where this is going, but it was like that thing where people are just like memeing on when he was running. It's God, if I can go back in time and tell them to take that shit off the fucking, you know, I would. I really would. Don't force DEI and you'll be fine. Exactly. Like, you can have it, but if you force it into your product, that's when you're going to have problems. 100%, because it's fan fiction. That's all it starts turning into, pointless fan fiction. And if they're going to fight me for that, look at Dragon Age. Did that fan fiction actually help out? The studio is shutting down and the person who was in charge of it jumped ship, which I find it funny because it's supposed to be the saying the captain goes down with the ship. Yep. And Ubisoft's not doing too good too, and I don't need to go on to that one.
Signaling. Instead, just make a good game. That's all that matters. Nobody would care about any of these things if you just made a good game and kept all of your own personal beliefs and identities out of the game. But here's another one saying the show isn't anti-woke, but congrats on being acknowledged by actual gamers and not journalists, corporate effery. Here's another one.
Dude,
because
like
what matters is
like,
the game.
Exactly.
No one
like,
cares
you know, you got
if you are gay
noticed
or
by
trans in your
gamers. That's
personal
it.
life. Another one says it's not really anti-woke so much as anti-corporate journalism. In the game, no one cares what the dev does in their free time and in their bed. That's why so many of you don't understand why it won, apparently including the dev. And then you can see Craig's comment in the hidden replies here. But here's some more saying your game looks all right, but did you really think this was going to help your...
Bro, it's exactly. I completely forgot about that GIF right there. Dude, that's so true. That is so true. I won the game. Sick, bro. Oh my god, stick in my. I can't.
It says no one cares that you're trans, just like we don't care that the dev of Lethal Company is a furry. All we care about is.
Wait, the dev of Lethal Company is a furry? I did not know that. I actually did not know that. Okay. I've learned something new now. Chat, did you know a light bulb has... Okay, I'm not going to say that. Chat's going to be like, what the fuck?
Is that you made a very fun, well-made game. And this person said,
just like, I don't want to learn too much soon. Stop.
Without shitting it up with rainbow flags and propaganda. The result was a racing game that was actually good. No one cares. You made a good game and people like it. What is wrong with being humble? I get you don't agree with Craig and us on a political level, but it's okay to enjoy an award instead of being a prick about it.
Take it.
When I said there's a lot of hidden replies, by the way, I think you get the point, but look at this. I mean, seriously, I'm not even halfway down yet.
Oh, shit.
There are literally hundreds upon hundreds of hidden replies. They had to manually do this, so they read through every single one of these
and millions of neurons, and those neurons
to hide them.
Yeah, I do.
So they're aware of these comments and the content within them. They understand the criticisms that are being launched, and instead
did you know
of
if you think of an unsafe for work art, your brain uses like a few? Was it like
crazy
2 or 3 neurons for that right there?
All this, they've locked the replies on all of their tweets.
So that means you're like you're technically more say so than unsay so.
People are trying to generate fake AI images of me in a future cancellation attempt. Keep an eye out. Wow, the bots, LMAO. This place sucks so bad. Why am I even here? Well, responding to that last part, I leave. Like, if you don't enjoy this platform, why would you be here? It makes absolutely no sense why you would stay on X. Just go to Blue Sky.
Oh.
Like, you clearly don't want to have conversations about anything. You don't want to engage in good faith about anything.
Quiet now.
And you just want to play the eternal victim, even though people are praising you. That is the...
Again, the saying of check yourself before you wreck yourself, dude. Oh my god.
Source of everything that's going on here. If you want a proper echo chamber for your beliefs, go to Blue Sky. You will fit in very well there. And then
but
you have
people
this part about
praised you,
people
like,
generating
dude.
fake AI images. I have no idea what's going on here, but it's a very strange thing to say. It almost seems like there's something that you're hiding here. I don't know. Just seems very odd. But that wasn't the only developer who was very upset about the Real Game Awards. Here is the next game that was focused on in that demonstration, Sulaco. Now, this is a first-person shooter that apparently a lot of people have a very positive view of, including Craig and the participants of the Real Game Awards. At one point during the broadcast, they did a free promotion of this game and encouraged everyone watching to go check this out on Steam. It was a very positive promotion that was not asked by them. Like, no one asked them to do this. They did this on their own volition to promote a game that they believed in. And how did the developer respond to all this? By attacking Craig and the show. So here's some of the initial responses. This person saying,
chat, are people just like stupid now? What? Are people just fucking stupid now? Like, dude, what? I don't believe that. No. No, dude. Like, what? I don't believe, like, you're telling me that they will do something like that, but oh my god, the brain rot is real, dude. I don't know. It's something. I honestly feel like calling it brain rot right now is just like it's not that's not the word anymore. I think it's worse than that. You're assuming people are smart. You know what? To be fair, well, you know what? To be fair, I always ask you guys for foods, and you guys never give it to me because you're like, we won't fall for your tricks, you silly little big cat. I'm like, damn it, these humans are smart. Oh yeah, I forgot to say it. Like Mojam, the Twitch integrate throwing system kind of blew up. But I do have water though. I will refund you their points. Actually, because of the new year, I forgot because I have to do the new year refund points. But yep, no, that was my fault. I honestly thought that right there. I'm sorry, Mojam. I'm sorry.
Why the F did Sulaco Game put an ad in that shitty-ass Gamergate award show? Where the lead dev, Nextic, would say, we have nothing to do with it. Up until an hour ago, I didn't even know what it was. And then they would go to Blue Sky, because of course, and they would say all this. We paid for nothing. I do not even know about this show. The more I'm looking into this, the more I want to distance myself.
I will fix that next time. I will fix that next time.
We have not paid for an advertisement for the Real Game Awards. I've never even heard of it until an hour ago. Anyways, time to go back to sleep.
What?
Well, yeah, I don't
Did they come back?
They needed your permission to promote your game, and they didn't do it in any sort of a politicized or anti-woke or any sort of manner like that. They just did it because they think your game is good and they wanted to promote it to...
Man. Imagine people liking a game. Imagine people liking a game. Man, that's crazy, right? What? They like the game? What? Off with their heads. Off with all their heads. They like our game. We don't want them to like it. Off with their heads. That's what I hear. That is what I fucking hear. Am I not wrong? Oh, I bit my lip. But dude, that's what I hear. They're like, imagine liking a game. What? They like the game?
Some pretty much audiences, and yeah. Now you're having this spurg out on multiple platforms.
At least they're on Blue Sky.
People might
gotta give them that.
Associate you with the Real Game Awards. It's very strange, but it goes way beyond just saying, hey, we're not associated. It becomes personal attacks. So this person says, complaining...
Oh, you know what? I'm just going to... Hang on, sorry again. But Chat, I saw that design on there. I was like, bro, that actually looks kind of fire. I think I might try that. And then I just saw that. I was like, you know what? On second thought, breathing's awesome. They can't take that away from us until they just at least until the like, you know, at least until the government decides to charge people DLC for breathing air. We're getting there. No, not breathing oxygen intake, not breathing. Oh my god, the fucking with. You know what I fucking meant.
About free advertising for your product, LOL. And then the developer responds by saying, when it comes to potentially damaging the brand we built from nothing, yes, absolutely, and that's perfectly justifiable. There's more to my life than making money, and I'll gladly sell fewer copies.
Shin smart chat. You see him up there saying, complaining about free advertising for your product? LOL. I'm out even. Give that guy a medal. It's exactly what we all think right here.
Hateful individual, of course referring to Craig. Calling them a hateful individual with absolutely no justification for it. They don't list a single reason why they're a hateful individual.
Really
and then trying to get on your podium here and say, well, I'm going to sell less copies and I don't care because I don't want to be associated with a meanie like Craig from the Real Game Awards. It sounds...
Hang on, I'm just going to say in this voice right here. Brother, the copies. Why aren't you selling them? I'm gonna let chat figure in to put in what they have to put in right there. Dude. Like, come on. You okay, so you got into game development to make money and to make a product that you like. And now you're making a product that you don't like, is what I'm getting the impression from it. And you don't want to make money. Why are you here? I don't hate me for that, but I always ask, why are you here? Why are you really here? That's the real question. Not because like, oh, I want to make video. No, like what? Like why? I'm not talking about all these other stuff that's coming in. I want to know the reason. Why are you here? If you don't like it, no one is holding a, like, you know, you at ransom for this stuff. Like I like, dude. Spread nonsense and chaos. That's how I feel. And if they don't know, then they gotta like do their soul searching. Like video, look, chat. Video games are not for everybody. But you know, I like video games, but I don't like, you know, like what is it like? I'm trying to use an example right there. I know. Chat's gonna go like kick W and all that. But it's like, chat, I like video games. I'm not going to like stuff like from Barbie and dressing them up and all that kind of stuff to be all pretty and all that shit right there. Look, I don't like that stuff. I like to blow stuff up with the homies. That's why I play FPS games. Have you tried? I literally just said, okay, Lost, I'm going to strangle you out right now after stream, okay? All right. Okay, good. Well, I mean, chat, like, you got Michael Bay explosion or doing something like that. I am sorry, but for me, I'm like God damn, I lost. I fucking can't, man. You guys know what I mean. Like, people have their own sort of like genres that they like. Like, for me, I don't like that. But there's going to be someone that be like, what? Did you say we're going to dress up Barbies and all that? Oh my God, dude, look at these like shoes. Oh my God, they're to die for. Like, I know someone's going to say that. I know someone's going to say that, but I like playing Battlefield games. Well, I mean, I used to until they fucking ruined it. But it's true. See, this is why I don't want to say it. But you know, I'm right. Just some people have their own certain, like, you know, genres. I like Battlefield games. Some people might not like it. Some people might like Barbies. Some people may not. That's just how it is. They gotta find their own thing that they gotta work with. And obviously, if they're complaining and doing this stuff right here, like how most of them are doing, like how they got nominated and won and all that kind of stuff, then maybe this isn't the place for them. You know, like they gotta do that soul searching. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like you gotta find what you really like. And you have the enthusiasm for. I'm not a psychiatrist, by the way, but I damn well feel like one right now when I tell them this. Which is sad, but I think we can all agree on that. If they don't like it, they gotta go on that soul-searching adventure to find what they like and work with it. That's it.
It's very gratuitous, and it sounds like another play to get attention and brownie points on social media. But like I said, they'll keep going beyond just saying we're not associated into personal attacks. As pointed out in these screenshots people got from the
Oh my god,
Discord,
are you kidding me?
Nextstick, the lead developer, would say this. No idea what that is, but the name implies it's hosted by a bunch of people who got so mad over something as stupid as an award show that they decided to host their own. Am I far off? Oh, it's the Screw Attack guy. How do I undo our nomination? He seems way too much of a culture war grifter, and I don't have the energy for either side of those. Well, you have a lot of energy for the other side. Let me just make that very clear based on what we're seeing here, because you're having multiple statements across multiple platforms trying to quickly distance yourself from a free promotion on a show that was speaking of you very positively. So I think you're doing a lot of
They're speaking of me positively.
But as you can see,
I hate that.
Calling them a
I hate
grifter,
that.
and also
I hate speaking of that. I hate positive
again,
thoughts.
This whole thing saying it's
Not wrong,
basically
that's exactly what's going on.
Angry about stupid award shows. No, it's a response to give gamers a real voice in these shows. Unlike the Game Awards, where journalists comprise of 90% of the voting power. And again, like I said, you have people like the LA Times as a contributing voter.
I'm going to be honest with you. When I saw the LA Times as a contributing voter, I was just like, wow. Wow. We're really doing that. We're seriously doing that? We are? Oh. Positivity unacceptable. Exactly. That I honestly feel like if you tell them like, what, think positive, I'm actually tempted to do that just to troll. I'm gonna be like, listen, Linda, listen, Linda, think positive. I honestly feel like they're gonna go and say the most like just completely shocking thing if I were to see this, and I'm like, listen, Linda, listen, think positive thoughts only. And I honestly feel like they'll attack me. After I'm just like, just think positive. I'm like, and I'm just gonna be genuinely just like, look, I want to see, maybe they may start like, that's gonna be the social experiment right there. Can they be like, you know what, I'm, you know, blah 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 blah, you know, like, okay, I think I was just like freaking out, I was scared and blah blah blah. I was like, there we go. That's what like start calm down, think positive thoughts. Reality speaking in right now. That's just the best case scenario that I would wish for. Real life scenario, they're gonna freak the fuck out, and then they're gonna probably like try to like, you know, destroy me and slander me and all that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna say this though. Chat already knows this. Chat, we all like we can all agree like a big anime titules. Yeah. Thumbs up, shaking, nodders. I think that's what we all like, right? Yeah. I know that's what I like. I know they're gonna hate me for that, but I'm just gonna say, yeah, no. The big titules. Have you seen Alara's? Exactly. See, prove. Do you see Ayumi's? Approve. Did you see like, you know, like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think, like, Iron Mouse? Yeah, thumbs up. Do you see Vey? Yeah. You know, Silverveil? Yeah. All approve. Zen? Well, Zen's stinky, but I guess we can go with that one. So yeah, no, they're all good. I don't know about the last one though, but you know, but yeah, no, they're still good. So if they come in here saying that, it's like, yeah, no. And they're like, oh my god, you don't like big tit, you like the big titty woman? And I'm like, yes. I think I've made that quite clear, haven't I? But I know they're gonna do that. I'm gonna do that as a social experiment though. I want to see, maybe they actually start being like, okay, maybe I've just freaked out, which I know that's not gonna happen. But I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna be like, listen, Linda, listen, think positive thoughts.
Among journalists, and they don't even do gaming news. It makes absolutely no sense. That's why the winners of the categories in the Real Game Awards were very different than the categories of the official shows like the Game Awards, right?
What, well,
there's more screenshots here. Next stick down here saying, I guess people go to desperate measures trying to find their relevancy again. Shame. I was a huge game trailers guy back in the day. The good people eventually reunited as easy allies, but they're also on the verge of collapse, I believe, unfortunately. So they go off here and say that basically Craig and all these people are desperate and trying to gain some sort of relevancy once again. What a...
I'm thinking that's always been the case, though. Chat, I have an idea. I'm gonna get VTubers. I'm gonna pitch them an idea. They're gonna wear like we're gonna get like the best VTubers out there. We're gonna make them wear bikinis or swimsuits, and for the guys, we'll do that one thing that I know some people might like, that, you know, the very tight undie thing right there. So we'll do that, and then we'll do our own game show. Or not game show, game awards. We will then look at indie developers. Spentos. Yeah, I forgot what they were called. We will do that. I wonder how many people will get pissed at that. I want to try it as a social experiment now. I'm curious. I'm curious now. I'm actually curious now. Like, I wonder what will happen. Will the VOD get deleted and probably banned? Possibly. Will it be an interesting social experiment? Absolutely.
Someone cooked here.
Hey, no, hey, I know it'll work. I'm pretty sure a lot more people will tune. I honestly feel like if I do that and I pitch that idea to a lot of VTubers, I honestly feel like we'll probably outview the actual game awards if we were to do that. Yeah, I honestly feel like that. You get the biggest names, you're like, all right, wear this, and you're like, but this is a swimsuit. Yeah. And sent to the ad zone. It's the ad zone.
Humbled and measured response to a free promotion in a game award show
Magic getting angry at
gamers
free
and
promotions.
members of the related communities. What a
you didn't have to pay for them.
And smart form
I didn't pay for them.
But here's two responses I want to look at to this whole situation.
Kirsche, hello.
Kirsche had a very good point here, saying these game devs try to morally grandstand to what audience? Hateful individual, in quotes. Craig is a super sweet guy and has been working in his space for a hell of a long time. Problematic presenters, end quote. Who and how?
And again, I if they're thinking like, oh, because they lost the first Game Awards, which was the 2024 one, and we'll be honest with you, I think they've always had stuff like this.
People try to smear me all the time, and I've worked with a bunch of game devs and publishers. Don't capitulate to the actual hate mob. Slamming the categories, game journalists have been outed as liars and smear merchants over and over again. They aren't the media that the consumer base listens to anymore. That's content creators now. And to address that last point, we've talked about it
hang on.
a lot recently, where...
Wait, so the content creators are now the game journalists now? Oh shit. So the game journalists are just crazy people, got it. And then the newer game journalists are content creators like me and everybody. Oh, okay. Oh. You know what the saying right there, chat? From Paul Bunyan, I'm assuming. I forgot where. With great power comes big booty bitches. What, you guys thought I was gonna say the other thing? I mean, yeah, okay. I guess that counts too, but I like that verse better. I like that verse better.
A lot of these journalists are very angry at YouTubers.
Sorry, Kermit.
They've been historically very angry at YouTubers who cover gaming news and controversies and stuff like that. And now, in their failure, because no one
I will do my best, Chaz, as a newer
anymore,
game journalist.
They're desperately trying to pivot. And a lot of them are going to places like YouTube and Twitch. And they're quite literally trying and failing to become content creators and YouTubers that they used to always make a personality out of hating. It's very funny to see But as Kirsha points out, like all these labels, hateful individual, problematic, they don't actually explain why any of these things are true. And it's just that easy to point these things out and run with it without any proof because people are so desperate to dunk on people who they deem as anti-woke in a culture war.
And I'm just going to say this, like, so they're saying, oh, these people are anti-woke. Again, my brother in Christ, like, you fucking won an award. You got free promotion. You didn't have to pay a dime. Are you upset because you didn't pay for the promotion? Chat, how many of you guys would be okay with free promotion? Like, you just saved like over probably like $100. I'm okay with that. That's free promotion. You don't have to spend anything. It's like the best kind of promotion. But okay, whatever to that.
Or that all these people, including this Sulaco developer, is engaging in. But here's another one from Jay Viper saying, I want to be clear about what happened here. A cancel mob who had no interest in Sulaco game went at them and shamed them into a statement and stance they didn't have to make. The dev team made the unfortunate decision to bend the knee to people who don't care about them at all and were only interested in making them bow in front of them. Now the dev team is spouting absolute nonsense about Craig, actually making shit up about him, and the only group who supported them for free and without being asked to do it. They sold out for a day of kudos.
I actually see it down there, chat. I'm going to say, like, at their launch, I'm going to say they probably have maybe like 500 people. They probably are down to 5. Maybe 7. I'm being generous to say 7. Any guesses before we see what it is? Any guesses? Before we start scrolling, before Rev starts scrolling down. Any guesses where you think the player count's at now? I'm saying 7. 1? You're saying 1? Okay. Ah, you're not really being generous. You're just being like, I'm gonna be like Gordon Ramsay right now. Okay, cool.
From nobodies who never truly supported the games they
care
about.
I'm like,
and for what? Nothing except to support the actual hate mob in gaming. Sulaco currently is having its worst weekend this year. The smallest player peak, and they are down to 2,400 top sellers on the Steam store.
But active.
It was worth it. And here's a screenshot of their player activity.
What the fuck happened there? Okay, all right, normal growth. Okay, yeah, okay. What the fuck happened here? What the fuck, bro? Does it want to go high or does it want to go low? See, these are just like the game developers. They don't know. They don't want to know if they want to do good or no. What the fuck, dude? Oh my god!
Over the past couple of days, look what it did. This was the big resurgence from all the woke people they are pandering to, who cared so much about this game and were so impressed by the stance that this league
but there wasn't a stance to begin with, though.
I hope this was worth basically outing yourself as someone who can't really be trusted and doesn't really care about gamers at large. But overall, the Real Game Awards caused a lot of controversy, even though it was just a response to how out of touch all of these official, quote-unquote official Game Award shows are. And giving gamers a voice really pisses people off, apparently, especially in the industry.
But you won, brother.
True colors. Multiple developers,
brother, you won.
Spurging out over being
brother, you got
in
free
a
promotion
manner, and they couldn't be bothered to even check the context before they bowed to all these people who were hounding them.
You got free promotion, brother.
Their association with
what is it you want, brother?
And yeah, again, I want to make this clear too. Nobody who was nominated or featured in the Real Game Awards had any duty to not only thank Craig. You don't have to thank Craig or the Real Game Awards. You don't even have to acknowledge them, but to go out and try to sling mud at them for your own benefit, for brownie points on social media, makes you look really, really bad, and people don't forget bad looks like this.
I'm not wrong.
But anyways, I'll put a link to their Twitter account. You can check out the relevant links from there. This is going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your...
Chat, be sure to check out check out this man right here. He kind of deserves that love right now. Give him some love. I'll definitely put that in the Discord later on so you guys can check it out on the real one. Wow. I'm still gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Chat. I'm gonna go to every VTuber and I'm gonna look at the ones that already have bikini toggles on, and I'm gonna be like, you know what? I have an idea. We're gonna do our own version of the Game Awards, but we're gonna do it with like themes. The one that's gonna come first, swimsuits. Lost, it was with, oh yeah, it's right there, Speedos. The males are gonna have Speedos, females, bikinis. Cha-cha first. No, we're not doing the cha-cha first. We're gonna go with the theme. That's the theme for the if that actually works. I'm gonna pitch that idea to a few people now. They're probably gonna look at me like, the fuck is this guy? What the fuck is this line talking about? Like, no, hear me out. This can do really well. Trust me, bro. Swimsuits and then maids and then butlers later. Yeah, we could do that. Like, to be fair, the game journalists right now are just jokes. And the actual, crazy enough, the game journalists right now are people who are on YouTube. I mean, like, hang on. I'm pretty sure, like, I'm just going to do this right now. I'm going to look at, hang on, just like, oh no, please don't tell me that. See, look, you type in Concord. Ignore the anime. You see these right here? Concord White failed. That's journalist. This is just sad. Okay. Asmongold. Okay. Concord. Yeah. See, look, it's not like it's already shutting down. Concord. It's like, it's not looking good. Like, yeah, the anime. Yeah. See, look, death of a game. Like, when someone sees this, they're like, oh yeah, I don't want to get this game because it's not looking good. See, look, Concord, how to lose $200 million in 12 days. Damn. See, culture killed Concord. Like, looking at the like, you know, just like, look, see, and then like Charlie, Concord. Like, you look at it, first impression being, you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna get this game. This game's already looking bad. Yeah. I don't even know why this is on here. Damn, I guess YouTube knows me well. Are the servers still running? No, they're not. The game servers are shut down. There's no more Concord. Like, that's why I pulled it up, because I mean, I could do this too and pull this out too. Hang on. Dragon Age Veilguard. Yes, this cutscene actually happened before you buy. I mean, we already know him. Mr. Mark review. I don't recommend Dragon Age the Veilguard review. Dragon Age EA flop. So you kind of start seeing this, and you're like, oh, this does not look good. How to destroy Dragon Age the Veilguard. IGN's there, but IGN gives everything 7 out of 10. Wow. Oh my god, someone died and he was the most beloved character. I give it a 7 out of 10. Oh my god, this person did a backflip. 7 out of 10. Oh my god, parkour. 7 out of 10. Dragon Age 3 out of 10. Wow. Wow, you were generous to give it 3 points? But damn, I'm just joking. But like, you see like why the Dragon Age Veilguard is doomed. I like that thumbnail from what he did. That's a good thumbnail. That's not in the game though. But yeah, you look at this, Dragon Age is not looking good. It's not looking good. Essentially, like, and this is very crazy. The content creators have become the actual journalists. Someone's fart in Dragon Age is 5 out of 10. Yeah. That's sad though. Like, content creators like, me and other people who play video games, we have essentially become the game journalists, which is not what we wanted, to be fair. It just fucking happened. Like, Maybe if the game journalist actually gave a flying fuck, and yes, I'm sorry for my French right there, and I know someone's gonna say that's not French though. I mean, most streamers do. Yeah, some do. And then there's gamer ranks right here. They always do this. I'll be honest with you, like I haven't seen them in a while, but they always put like, and this is what I like about them. They always talk about the cons and then the pros. But they don't do, oh, it's a 7 out of 10. It's a 6 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10. They don't do that. Just to say, I personally like it. But if you're not a big fan of the genre, you know, they say that kind of neutral response right there. That's what I like. They go with that neutral response. Will it stay like that forever? I don't know. Things change over time. I've seen GSCD do that. Oh, I have not seen them. But yeah, I haven't seen them in a while though. But I haven't watched GamerX in a while though. But it's like they take that neutral stance. They talk about the pros and the cons. For me, when I see that, is if there's more cons than pros, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not going to get the game. Games are $70, chat. They're pushing them to be $100 if GTA 6 is $100. Which my response to that is, man, I really hope Rockstar puts GTA 6 to $40. Because damn, those people who are really wanting a $100 GTA game base, they're going to be so devastated if GTA 6 is $40. Because I honestly feel like it should be $40 because they have shark cards from GTA 5. I know they're going to put that same system in. I know they're going to do that. I think you guys know that too. So they're going to get more money. And the fact is, it's $40. You know what that means? More people are going to want to buy it. Think, chat. If people are wanting $100, these are the same people who are trying to push that like DEI thing on you guys and killed many studios. Think about that. They want $100 for a game. They're at risk of going bankrupt. If Rockstar were to go $40, these people look like deers in like, you know, was it the deer on the headlight, you know? Because then they're going to be like, fuck, what do we do? Because now they can't raise it to $100 because now no one's going to buy it. Because then GTA is just going to win Game of the Year, and I'm pretty sure they don't want that. Which the whole point of going back to digital was the games to go down in price. You know, yeah. I'm just going to say this, though, because I know, like, a lot of games do this, and I know people are not going to like me for this, though. But, chat, I know EA does this, and I know some games do this. Why do you have to pre-order a digital game? My brother, do you think they're going to run out of digital copies? Am I not wrong? I'm sorry if that's a controversial take. You guys pre-order digital copies of a video game. I can understand if you're a collector and you want the physical copy. I understand that. But brother, you're pre-ordering a digital video game. You think they're going to run out? I saw that meme recently. I've always said that. I've said that for like the past year when people were like pre-ordering these digital copies and all that. I was like, dude, do you honestly think they're going to run out of digital, you know, copies of that game? And now people are like, I'm just saying, chat, if they put like a pre-order bonus in a digital copy, again, another controversial take. I know some of you guys might not like it. They put a pre-order bonus. Say like, oh, you get like a little keychain on your character that you can't even see in game. That's the pre-order bonus. You're probably going to go in the game. You're going to put the pre-order bonus on, and then you're going to see something that is probably more visible on your character on like that goes in the spot of the keychain, and it's going to look a lot more cooler. I'm not wrong. How many of you guys keep those like pre-order bonuses on your characters when you play a video game? Then just to see something looking a lot more cooler, you're going to put that on and go for that instead. So why did you pre-order it? Unless they're giving out physical merch, then it's not worth it. Exactly. If it's physical merch, I understand for the pre-order. But if it's digital and they have a pre-order bonus and and something so insignificant like that, why do you bother pre-ordering it? Because you're going to replace it. If you're just going for like, you know, the pre-order bonus, you're going to replace that later on in the game. And that's just a fact. You want to know why? Because I used to be that way. And then I just had the epiphany a long time ago. And I was like, wait, why do I need to pre-order this stuff when I don't even put it on my character anymore? If you are calling bullshit on that, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like that 1% of you guys that still do that, but how many of you guys have actually kept that stuff on? Honest to God. How many of you kept that exact same pre-order bonus on and run with it the whole time and have not changed it out at all? Because I feel like people have probably changed it out. Maybe once in the full moon, you're just like, I'm going to put this on so people know I was the first ones here. And then you just go back and put the thing that you originally had that you grinded for back on your character. I'm not wrong. That's why I had that epiphany. It was like, why do I need to pre-order stuff anyway, you know? Like the digital, like if you're pre-ordering digital, again, that's the reasons why. I mean, physical, if you're going for like physical merch that comes along with the pre-order bonus, I understand that because that's like physical stuff right there. That's my controversial take on that right there.